Hey, what's up, all you YouTubers? It's Kim in Mexico. Some of you know me, some of you don't. Those of you who don't, I hope you'll stick around and get to know me. I love the sports videos, and I just have to tell you how excellent so many of the fellows who do the play-by-play really are. I have to tell you that I got my start because I live in Mexico and I've been here for 40 years, and we don't have sports except for soccer. Of course, we've got soccer, but on TV for free unless you pay for them. If you get NBC or Fox or something, but I already pay for just to see movies and things as it is to get things in English. And so it was going to be a game that I really wanted to see, and it was way before the Super Bowl this last year, and I really wanted to see it, and I was trying to find it online, which of course you can't, and I accidentally stumbled onto, and catch this name, write it down, put it in your book and read it right. That's what my grandpa used to say. I don't know what the hell that means, but I ran into the Sports Fury. Sports Fury, Sean and Josh, you cannot believe not only how much knowledge these two have about football and other sports, but the camaraderie, their friendship, how funny they are, the way they interact with the people in the chat. They are so good. I was completely thrilled and delighted to find these guys. Now, because they are such wonderful people, they also help support other YouTubers. And the next one that I found through them was the Waterboy Report. Now, he's Canadian, and he is just great. So funny. I just love the Waterboy. And I always like it because, I was born in California, even though I live in Mexico. And he's got just this little bit of a Canadian accent, and I always like it in basketball because he's a Raptors maniac. He loves the Raptors, and so do I. But he always says, and he gets it to go, to go. It just cracks me up. And every time, I'll say something to my cats, because I am a crazy cat lady. I hate to admit that, but you'd find out sooner or later anyway. Say, my cat will take his toy, and I go, and he gets it to go. So it cracks me up. Waterboy, just great. And then I think the next one that I found through all of them, I found Sir Cardinal. Sir Cardinal has the most marvelous voice for doing the sports. He's got a kind of a low voice, and it's what do I want to say? It's just mellow. But he also, all these guys, okay, every single one of them has vast knowledge about the sports that they report on, extremely vast. And they do their research, they do their homework, they keep up with stuff, they practically stream every single night. They all have a huge following, myself included. If you go in there, you're going to see me, you're going to see so many people. I mean, I could practically name them all because we're all always in there. But Sir Cardinal, really great, really enjoy him very much. And then from there, somehow, I ran into Mr. Bad Dog 7676. Mr. Bad Dog just blows my mind. He's just fun, he's funny, and he's got the cutest kid. That's the best thing about him. I mean, I love the guy, but he's got the cutest kid. He's got Little Bad Dog, and that kid is just going to be a star. I love the kid. So Mr. Bad Dog teams up with the entertainer talking sports. And those two, when they get together, it is just over the top. And when football season ended, everybody's kind of looking for something different to do, trying to get something to do. And these two started, Chris is, the entertainer, and it's Chris and the Bad Dog talking nonsense, okay? And we all get on there either on Friday or Saturday, depending, And some of us drink, some of us don't. I won't tell you which of those two I am. But, have a beer or two together and just talk about the weirdest stuff. And, if I were to say dolphin sex, you'd probably think that it was really terrible, but it was a funny thing, and it came up, and it just, exploded. It took on a life of its own about dolphin sex, and we all just kid around about it all the time, but it's not anything, real and like, let's go to SeaWorld and see what we can get, right? And the nonsense one is so fabulous. I'll tell you what they do with it. If you want to see it, you've got to be there, because they take it down. And it's good, because sometimes some of that nonsense gets worse than nonsensical. It gets pretty hairy. And I mean, it's so much fun. It's better than watching the game. I wouldn't mind watching those games now, but I would turn off the sound and I would listen to these guys, because they are so fabulous. And take it from me, even though you don't know me from anybody, but believe me, you will not regret tuning in to any of the guys I mentioned. And there are other ones, Bobby Montagna, I think is how you say his name. He's been doing some cooking shows because sports is over, and gosh, I can think of a number of them, but I don't have all night here, and I could be here all night if I started to talk about them. But I just wanted you to know that these people are out there, and these people, they've made my life so much better, because, I just kind of live alone. My kids are gone, and I love sports. I was a cheerleader for 8 years, junior high school, college. I love sports. I know about sports, but I can't see them on my TV. And so this is, not only do you get the play-by-play, but you get the fun of just watching these guys. It's just better. I would say better than sex, but we won't go there. Okay. Anyway, much love to everybody, especially all my probably one fan I have, because I never put any content on my video thing, but I just thought I'd try it out and see how it was, and maybe next time I'll do it live, and maybe next time without the lipstick. It's kind of dark. Okay, peace out.